Come up, slow down, come and relax. This is how the inhabitants of Gstaad invite you to enjoy their village. A multifaceted destination which, despite its many luxury boutiques, has retained a typical atmosphere, steeped in history, culture and traditions. Before setting off together to discover this upscale resort, located in the southwest of the canton of Bern, we will deposit our bags at Ultima Gstaad, a spa hotel where authentic meets splendor and tailor-made. The village will share its most intimate secrets with us before we set off to enjoy the countryside, on skis for some, in a horse-drawn carriage for others, or even on foot in the mountains, with a small stopover in one of the most beautiful places typical of the region, the Cheese Grotto. Ladies, for sure, an end-of-day window shopping will not disappoint you, before returning to our hotel for a well-deserved moment of relaxation. A cocktail by the fireside, followed by a candlelit dinner, will close out this wonderful day. But for now, let's go to our suite at Ultima, a boutique hotel offering no less than 11 suites and 6 residences, where customer well-being is at the heart of everything. What we're trying to do at Ultima Gstaad is the hyper-personalization of each stay. We seek to meet each request, each requirement of our customers. We're truly in a private chalet atmosphere, very cocooning. This is something that is essential for us. In this magical setting, where the purity of the piano notes matches that of this baccarat crystal chandelier, the magic happens in an instant. Renewed with the seasons, the decoration is guided by old wood or even leather. Both in the lobby and in the suites, the fireplaces are dressed in bronze. Nubuck or even Carrara marble add the finishing touch to a place where every detail has been well thought through. And if the suites, which offer 50 to 250 square meters of living space, are not enough for the most demanding customers, they can opt for one of 6 Ultima residences with accompanying dedicated services. The difference is that in the residences, we really create a cocoon with a kitchen area. We provide private chefs, butlers and sommeliers to simply recreate their home, far from their home. Offering its customers a 5-star change of scenery is an art in which Ultima has become a master. It's a bit like the village, which has managed to harmoniously combine the world of luxury with alpine authenticity. Very popular and commuting between Montreux and Zweisimmen, the Montreux-Bernese Oberland Railway has opened up the village to the outside world. But it is undoubtedly the famous Le Rosé Institute that will be at the heart of the development and the reputation of the Swiss village. Members of the Rothschild family, the Shah of Iran and Prince Rainier of Monaco have all walked the corridors of this prestigious school. A clientele that has therefore marked the places with their lifestyle. This is why luxury brands have established themselves in this village worthy of a movie set.
The center of Gstaad is something very typical. There are wooden chalets combined with luxury boutiques that are also part of the destination. And it's a very interesting mix. It's a mix that is, I think, a little unique. The spots really adored by tourists here are, on one side of course, the view of the Gstaad Palace, which gives it a bit of a Disneyland feel. It's also the fountains and the restaurants and the works of art that were donated by personalities who live or who have come on vacation in Gstaad, and that too is something very nice.
While the little cow Rosie was offered by the daughter of Liz Taylor, it's thanks to Julie Andrews, aka Mary Poppins, that we owe this charming duck. In Gstaad, the range of activities is quite wide. Being nature lovers, we opted for a little carriage ride towards Lake Launen. The mountains pass by, the moment is magical, punctuated by the pounding of hooves. Once arrived at the destination, in summer or in winter, it's an area of total beauty. But while the landscapes are one of the strong points of the destination, the gastronomy, and in particular the cheese, remains a must. We therefore leave Launen and its lovely little church to head to the Cheese Grotto, the cheese cave of the Gstaad dairy. While the outside of the old water reservoir is quite ordinary, the inside makes us think of a real treasure cave. Here, more than 3,000 wheels of cheese, including some historical rarities, are subtly illuminated over several floors. Matured for 18 months, the Bernays AOP Rebib cheese is a real delight, especially when paired with a local wine. Visits and tastings, starting from 6 people, are by reservation. Count on spending 28 Swiss francs each, 14 for children under 12. And because cheese remains the flagship product of the region, how about a little break? Fondue at altitude in one of the 4 giant caclons scattered here and there in the mountains. To do this, you'll need to bring your retro-looking fondue bag, to be reserved the day before in one of the partner dairies. As a couple or as a family, whether you're on foot, by bike, on ski or on snowshoes, this culinary experience in the heart of nature will remain unforgettable. Unforgettable like the landscapes that we discovered with skis on. With its 200 kilometers of slopes, 16 ski lifts, 14 chairlifts, 9 cabins and 3 cable cars, Gstaad has something to satisfy the greatest skiing enthusiasts. For many, après-ski is still one of the most enjoyable times of the day. After the effort, the comfort, strolling on the pedestrian promenade. A meeting point for all Gstaadois. People come here to have a mulled wine, have a snack on the terrace, or do their shopping. All the biggest luxury houses have their addresses here. Large brands against which one designer stands resolute. Her name? Marina Annui. What started out as a small accessories store ultimately turned into an unmissable concept store, an Alibaba cave with a soothing and friendly atmosphere.
This is the place which is warm and welcoming. It's clear. I think there is an aura with these black walls. It could be sad, but it's not. It's very cheerful. There are lots of colors, and people love to come back and sit by the fire in winter. So yes, we are very close to our customers. There is a kind of closeness that has been created over the years. Even the tourists who come here feel good and at ease. That's true.
This shop is an invitation to travel. Marina offers us in one place a stopover in Morocco, Brazil, or even in her native Greece. Here, customers come to hunt for accessories and outfits, hoping to find the unfindable. Because this is also where Marina Annui sets herself apart from other Gstaadois boutiques.
I specialize in unique pieces, limited editions, things that don't have a brand, and things that come from all over the world. Lots of crafts, lots of handmade things, gorgeous fabrics, dreamy colors. So I only have things you can't find elsewhere. This is real luxury.
An attraction for the exclusive which, over the years, pushed Marina to create her own collections in limited editions. An idea hailed by its most loyal customers who, without suspecting it, played a big role in this new adventure.
All of my clothes are named after the clients who inspired me. That's the Marina dress, because it was my dream. But after that, it's the Sophie shirt, because I was thinking of Sophie when I made it. The Eva coat is for Eva because she has the body for that, and so I created it for her. Strangely, when they come into the shop, they go straight to an item, and they're right. It's crazy.
What is certain is that the passionate personality of Marina Annui is certainly no stranger to the success of this warm concept store. A little warmth would do us a lot of good. we return to Ultima Gstaad for a well-deserved moment of relaxation. You just have to choose the way. While parents are getting ready to have a delicious time at the spa, it's very likely that the children will opt for a popcorn night instead. With privatization, you can have your room. You pick any movie, the latest releases, or something a little more old school. Or you make your night out with popcorn, with the drinks. It's something that again meets the expectations, the requirements, and at the request of our customers. Customers who also have at their disposal nearly 800 square meters entirely dedicated to their well-being. Hammam, gym room, 15-meter indoor swimming pool, and many other pleasures are offered here in a setting that invites you to escape. We change worlds at the spa. We start with the idea of yachting. It's as if once you get on board, you travel, you go somewhere.
We are in a truly cocooning spa for our customers who come to recharge their batteries in anonymity. We want them to leave with stars in their eyes. That's the main thing.
Signature of the establishment, the snow machine and its magical side. The outdoor jacuzzi also enjoys an idyllic setting. In the sun or in the snow, the mountains keep an eye on you. The Clinique Ultima also has many followers. Radiofrequency, phototherapy, cryolipolysis, or PRP. The aesthetic treatments offered are numerous and distilled on the advice of a team of doctors and practitioners. After such a day, let's get ready and enjoy our evening around a good cocktail in the winter garden, or in the lobby bar by the fire. A nice introduction to the dinner that awaits us. In the kitchens, the chef and his team work to concoct a tailor-made dish for us, just like all the services offered by the hotel. While maintaining the Ultima identity, it sometimes happens that big names in gastronomy take over the kitchen for a few signature dishes, thus immersing customers in a whole new world. Koya, or even the French chef Georges Blanc, 3 times starred, have both already taken over the premises. At this idea, our taste buds are in turmoil, and we will leave the Ultima Gstaad with stars in our eyes and our heads full.